And you know who might buy TikTok?
Don't say it.
No. Amazon.
Amazon.
Yeah.
Wow. That would be big. Because they own Twitch.
Yeah.
Which is the video game streaming service. And if they buy TikTok, TikTok is like a very big shop streaming service now.
Yeah. So
wow.
That would be nice.
Wow.
Catching us, Quinn.
No, it's catching us fine. Welcome in, everybody, to another episode of the One of Us podcast. I'm Cito, as you already know. And this is, of course, my co-host.
Alvaro.
We
got to find a nickname for him, man.
What do you mean? It's your name. I mean, if you want to be Alvarito. But we are a bilingual podcast. And if you guys haven't heard us before, welcome. Glad to have you here. If you're just starting off with this episode, then it's a little weird because we're like 15 episodes deep, I think. So if this is your first one, probably go back to episode 1.
If you want.
We would recommend it. We're kind of funny.
Yeah.
We're kind of funny.
Kind of.
We like to go over relevant information, things that are going on in the world, and just have fun, talking shit and bouncing ideas off of each other. Today, we are going to be discussing something that happened, not in the U.S., but something that had happened overseas that has been a devastating situation for a lot of people. And, you know, obviously our hearts go out to all the people that are suffering with what's going on. But I'll let Alvaro go into it with you guys. So, Alvaro, take it away.
Hola, ¿cómo están?
Hola.
Sí, una noticia muy lamentable, triste, se puede decir, o sea, para nuestros hermanos dominicanos, porque sí, somos hermanos, todos los latinos somos hermanos, en verdad, y duele enterarse que tempranas horas de la madrugada, en una famosa discoteca de República Dominicana que se llama Jet. Se me fue el otro nombre. Jet, una discoteca famosa. Y estaban celebrando sus 50 años de aniversario. Yeah. Estaban celebrando sus 50 años de aniversario y iba a presentarse Ruby Pérez. Estaba él tocando cuando justamente el techo colapsó. Sí, lastimosamente falleció. Fue uno de los fallecidos con los otros, los que pagaron por ir a verlo. Pero son más de 79 muertos ya los que ya encontraron fallecidos y más de 200 personas lastimadas, pero todavía hay escombros, todavía hay gente soterrada porque el lugar sentados, la gente ocupa 800 personas.
Wow.
800 personas. Y parados, 1,000.
¿Y estaba lleno?
Y estaba lleno completamente. Obviamente estaban mesas, pero yo creo que estaban aproximadamente tal vez unas 400, 500 personas adentro del lugar.
Wow.
Imagínate eso. Devastable. Imagínate, sales a janguear, sales a disfrutar un momento y de repente se te va la vida, o los que sobrevivieron vuelven a nacer, en verdad, vuelven a nacer y en verdad es triste.
Y algunos pierden sus amigos o sus, digamos, pareja, porque me imagino que llegaron parejas para ir a ver.
Sí, no, obviamente. O sea, es un merenguero de los buenos, o sea, de los antiguos, de los que los crecimos nosotros. O sea, tú y yo crecimos con ellos, ¿no? Con todos esos merengueros buenos de los antiguos.
Yeah.
Y ya son pocos los merengueros también, obviamente.
Yeah, no, it's a genre that doesn't have a lot of new artists coming up at all.
Yeah, so lamentablemente la música está de luto, República Dominicana está de luto porque, o sea, es lamentable. O sea, gente que salieron a disfrutar una noche, día lunes todavía.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Word. Y eso sucede.
Sí, a temprana hora de la madrugada fue. So, colapsó y con lo que o sea, estuve escuchando varias cosas, varias, y gente que vive cerca del lugar, siempre hubieron quejas, porque a la discoteca siempre la quisieron renovar bien, o sea, porque tratan de llamar la atención no solo del pueblo dominicano, sino que también era muy conocida pues, para otra gente de afuera de los Estados Unidos, o sea, de Estados Unidos, otros lugares del mundo. Llegaban ahí a disfrutar, era un lugar turístico, se puede decir, ¿no? O sea, puede ser que ahorita también porque hay peloteros también famosos,
claro,
que estaban ahí adentro. 2 perdieron la vida, creo ahorita por el momento están 2, perdieron la vida, peloteros famosos. Y sí, lamentable, porque imagínate, Ruby Pérez estaba cantando y su hija estaba al lado de él. Cuando lo rescataron, ella estaba diciendo, no, mi padre está bien, o sea, lo rescataron. Pero horas después fallece. Y ella dice que si ella se dio cuenta, o sea, si estaba bien. Y dice, no, él estaba cantándome cuando estaban ahí soterrados, que lo estaba cantando, dice. Pero hay gente que, como te digo, que hay gente que vive cerca del lugar y dicen que como quisieron renovar muchas cosas de ese lugar, en el techo, creo que pusieron mucho sobrepeso. O sea, están los aire acondicionados, porque en una discoteca así grande y que vas a alojar mucha gente,
sí,
tienes que tener aire acondicionado. Y eso tiene que correr por energía eléctrica. So, tuvieron que poner generadores eléctricos también. O sea, todo ese cargo en el techo.
Sí.
Y es una fractura, creo que también, o sea, no tan nueva, creo yo, en la discoteca, todo el building. Y, o sea, no solo tiene esas cosas, también están las vigas que tienen las luces, tienen las bocinas. Cualquier sobrepeso, eso afecta. Y con la vibración de la música,
claro,
cada vez iba jodiéndose más. E incluso hay un video que yo veo que dice, mira, se cayó alguien. Pero fue un pedazo de techo que estaba comenzando a caerse. Y dice, no se cayó nadie. Es un pedazo de techo. Y después dicen que se miraba a la arenilla caer, la arena del techo. Y después, ¡puf!, segundos después. Todo quedó oscuro en ese video. Y yo me quedé, wow, imagínate ese terror. O sea, estar disfrutando y de la nada.
Right.
Damn, yo me quedé así. Diablo.
Y eso puede suceder en cualquier lugar.
En cualquier lugar, no solo.
It's just like, and that's like when we talk about, life is too short. It's like life can be gone immediately. Like, just imagine you're going out, you're having fun, you're seeing an artist that you really enjoy, and then out of nowhere, boom, everything changes.
Sí, en verdad, porque de la noche a la mañana, imagínate, tú vas a salir, te despides de tu familia, o tal vez no se despidieron, y eso fue lo peor. Mamás ahí llorando fuera de la discoteca, esposas llorando fuera de la discoteca, porque tal vez los esposos salieron con sus amigos. Espero que sean con amigos. Pero imagínate, o sea, la familia queda devastada. O sea, una noticia muy triste con la que es.
Sí, claro, porque la familia que está pensando que vas a ir a ver un artista y vas a llegar a la casa, and then it's like, no, never mind, that's not how it's going down because of everything that's going. And I mean, honestly, so that's another thing with, so obviously, things like that happen, right? There are accidents, there are things that are unexpected that you can't control. But with something like this is where, engineers come in, architects come in. Those are very important roles because those are the people who are keeping these things in mind. They're the ones that know, okay, if we're going to be doing this, we need to have this. If we're going to be doing that, we need to do that because it's structurally sound. So I'm not saying that this building cut corners, but I'm saying that somebody along the lines should have seen, hey, you're going to be putting all of this on this roof. You might need to put some more support. Like, there should have been a discussion from somebody, right? Like an expert somewhere to tell them, hey, we need to consider putting a beam here. We need to consider putting a support structure here. because the amount of weight that you're putting on the roof is high. But I guess it just wasn't something that was brought up or a concern that was made. And it's an unfortunate accident, but that just goes to show, guys, don't cut corners. I'm not saying that they did, but don't cut corners, because this is a clear example of something that could happen. And then make sure you do everything the right way. Do it the right way so that you can avoid things like this happening. And I mean, condolences to everybody who's got family out there that are, being affected by this accident and everything that's going on. Hopefully, if you guys aren't able to get a hold of your family members, then you are able to get a hold of them soon to make sure that, they're okay. It's a scary situation, and it's one that, you just couldn't even anticipate. It's completely an accident that just happens. So please be cautious when you guys are going out. If you guys feel like something's off, just go with your gut. You know what I mean? Be cautious. I'd rather you be cautious than to just take the risk and then hope for the best. So that's just my 2 cents about the situation. But yeah, it's sad. Like, standing next to her dad, and then her dad just gone.
Yeah, porque era una de las voces segundas de las canciones.
Yeah, like a backup singer. Yeah.
So, ella, el esposo de ella, los músicos, obviamente, ¿no? Creo que 2 fallecieron también.
Yeah.
Bueno, por el momento estaban 2 fallecidos. So, pero como te digo, o sea, es una discoteca, es un building que está por años ahí. Imagínate, si están celebrando 50 años.
Right.
O sea, y a veces yo creo que no estoy juzgando a alguien, no estoy juzgando a alguien, pero a veces por hacer más dinero y quedarse con más dinero adentro en vez de
invertir
en
el negocio
en algo más que sea más, que se puede decir, más seguro, ¿no? En vez de invertir solo para uno. A veces eso lleva a algunos problemas más después. Y en verdad eso después cuesta más. Porque ahora, o sea...
Mucho más.
Sí, porque, o sea, los propietarios están, o sea, poniéndose, diciendo que están con ellos, con las familias, los fallecidos. Pero imagínate, ¿por qué?
Esa es la pregunta que van a hacer. Why? Why did this happen?
Yeah.
And then that's where everything is going to come to light. And again, we're not saying that we are putting the blame entirely on the business owner, because freak accidents like this happen. It could just be that something happened, but...
Pero a veces también, ¿sabes algo? No pueden ser solo los dueños. Porque, o sea, los dueños sí son los dueños, ¿no? Pero siempre hay alguien después del dueño. Puede ser el manager, un encargado de digamos, técnico, un encargado del lugar, que tal vez ellos dejaban pasar las cosas y el dueño ni siquiera enterado tal vez a veces.
Right.
Porque eso sabe suceder en cualquier lugar, en los restaurantes, en las mecánicas, en los bancos, en cualquier lugar, en cualquier negocio suele pasar.
Yeah.
So, por eso digo yo, no estamos culpando a nadie.
Right.
Pero creo que un poquito más de conciencia y un poquito más de interés a los negocios.
Y también tenemos que esperar hasta que la policía hace lo que tienen que hacer para poder de ahí decir, ok, esta fue la razón. Ahorita no se sabe, no saben nada, porque ahorita lo que es importante es la vida de la gente que están todavía tratando de, bueno, no sé si todavía están tratando.
Sí, hay más.
Todavía.
Están tratando, sí.
Están tratando todavía. So, the lives of the people there are more important right now. Then the investigation will become the why. Why did this happen? And that's where, you'll start to understand where the fault lies, which I hate the word fault because it's like you're blaming somebody. You know what I mean? I mean, granted, that is what you're doing, but we're trying to find the cause, right? We're trying to understand why it happened, so that way it doesn't happen to anybody else or anywhere else. Because what fell short here shouldn't fall short anywhere else, because then, it could happen wherever. Like, if this place, let's say, had a contractor that did their job, and then that contractor is the one that had a problem, then that contractor, if he went and did 6 other businesses, those 6 other businesses are going to be at risk as well. So they need to figure out what the problem was. Was it anything to do with the structure? Was it anything to do with the management of the property? Was it anything to do with the way that they had the things set up? So once that investigation is done, then they can determine how they can avoid it in the future so that it doesn't happen anywhere else. Because God forbid this is something that, happens going forward anywhere else. Not just DR in general, because, you live and you learn, but these are the kinds of situations that you hope you never have to live through. Me personally, I don't have any family in DR, but I know that I have a lot of friends that are from DR, and I have a lot of friends that have family in DR. None that I have heard have been affected by this, but plenty that have heard about it. You know what I mean? So it's something that we hope gets, investigated thoroughly and then figured out how to avoid it in the future. On another topic, though, because I do want to just kind of go into something else that's going on outside of the U.S., but about the U.S. Obviously, we all know that
Tariffs?
President Trump has been imposing tariffs to all countries pretty much at this point, some more than others.
Even the penguins are going to pay tariffs.
Yes, even the penguins are paying tariffs. I heard an explanation for that though. Like when I heard the explanation, I was just like, I get it, but at the same time, like, what the fuck?
Yo.
So apparently, so apparently, the reason why he's putting tariffs on everything is because he thinks that some major corporations are going to create businesses and base them out of these remote locations that he won't have a tariff included in, and then they'll be able to avoid the tariffs because they'll ship it there first and then ship it from there out, even though it's a penguin island. But one thing that I saw that blew my mind was an iPhone. So right now, right before the tariffs, an iPhone's total cost to make one was about $300 to make an iPhone, if just the parts. Because of the tariffs, that same iPhone to make it, for Apple to make it now, is going from $300 to $800.
Puta madre. I'm gonna be stuck with the same phone for the next 4 years.
Who do you think is paying the additional $500?
Me.
That's right. The consumer. So guys, that's just so that you understand, like, these tariffs are real. Like, this is really going to affect a lot of things that even if you don't think, oh, I'll be fine, I'm not going to buy anything from overseas, things that you buy regularly are coming from overseas at one way or another. Even if it's a component of it, if it comes from overseas, it's going to go up in price.
Bro, my friend, we were talking Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to get another car. So with the new tariff, he was like, with the new Toyotas, bro, he was going to get he got good credit and everything, 18%.
What?
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. And then he went to Chevrolet. Damn it, I say names. American car. 2%.
2%.
Because it's an American
because
car.
It's American. Yeah. Wow.
I'm like, so at this point, we only gonna be consuming American stuff.
That's the goal.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind, whatever. But the people who we buy stuff from our country, like food wise, like me, I like to buy snacks from my homeland.
Mm-hmm.
I like to buy any other shit that's from over there, like pan dulce, chips.
Hell yeah.
Quaker, whatever, anything, queso, anything that's from there. I like to eat because I love to eat whatever I grew up with.
Panzón.
But now it's gonna be a lot more expensive to fucking get.
All the supermercados, bro. All the supermercados that have all those Spanish products, those prices are going to go up,
Mm-hmm.
and they might go out of business.
Maybe
They might go out of business, bro. Because if you think about it,
some of them will.
because we have our communities are usually lower class, not middle class, lower class.
Mm-hmm.
So,
There's no lower class no more.
well, I don't want to say poverty, but
Okay, whatever.
it's one of those things where it's like we're basically the poverty, right? So our
every time that I go to any supermarket and they say you want to help the poor, I'll be like, I am the poor.
it's like, how are you helping me? What's going on? What are we doing? So obviously, they're already struggling to be able to afford the basic things. And
Mhm.
then if they aren't able to buy the things that they were already buying at these supermercados, they're going to have to go to the other ones, like, Stop Shop, ShopRite, Kroger's, things like that.
Damn it, we're saying names.
Yeah. So they're going to have to go to these places to shop because they won't be able to shop at, like, the bodega or any other supermercado.
A lot
that are
of
down the street.
bodegas going to go out of business. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Right.
That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of bodegas going to go out of business. Not the little bigger Spanish, Latino supermarkets.
Mhm.
I don't think they will go out of business.
No.
No. But like little bodegas,
Mhm.
that's for sure.
Yep.
That's
And
for sure.
that's the sad thing because it's going to affect so many business owners, small business owners.
Yeah.
Because it's like, so again, guys, it's because of the importing. So for you guys to understand, I'm assuming you guys understand how tariffs work, but if you don't, I'll explain it. So tariffs are basically just taxes, right? Taxes on products that are being imported into the United States. So depending on where it's coming from, you're getting a cost added on to that product. So think of it this way. If you have a t-shirt that you make in the USA that costs $25, but you have one in China that only costs you $15, they're going to add 25% to that shirt that costs $15 for you to bring it into the US, which makes you think, okay, does it make sense for me to buy it from China because I'm going to pay 25% more, or should I just buy the one that's here in the US? And that's where the balance is kind of what they're hoping happens. They're hoping that people start to say, okay, it made sense before to buy something that was cheaper outside of the US because I was only paying like 10%, 12%, whatever it is. But now with those tariffs being higher, it's like, okay, I don't save enough buying it outside of the US to rationalize buying it outside of the US. So that money will now be spent within the United States, which again helps with, building the economy, keeping the dollar in house, which again is the goal, right? That's what we're hoping happens.
Well, stock market also is another thing.
Right.
Crypto currency is going to go up
Mm-hmm.
because all this tariff, supposedly.
Mm-hmm.
And the biggest one of buying what's it called? Stock market. It's Tesla.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Tesla is again.
I wonder what he's doing.
Tesla is again in the news with us. Damn, man.
Tesla is everywhere, bro.
Yeah. Is any episode that we're not going to talk about him?
Nope. I think Elon is like a regular. We're gonna have to have him on the show one day. Imagine, bro.
Mr. Elon.
Mr. Elon Musk just sitting right here in between us. No, but honestly, that's again. If you guys don't know anything about stocks, right? It's basically companies put themselves out there to be purchased, quote unquote, right? Pieces of the company are being purchased. And what happens is if that company starts to do good, then your investment, your purchase of their stock starts to increase. So,
Yeah.
for example, the company says that they're worth $100 million. Their stock costs $250 per share. You buy a share of $250. Let's say that they turn around and end up developing something that makes their value go up to double. Now your share in that company just doubled from 250 to 500, right? Not necessarily exact like one to one kind of a thing, but that's how a stock works. So what's happening right now is that a lot of people who have their money in these stocks are getting worried because of all these tariffs that are happening. They're worried that things are going to go bad.
Down.
So what they're doing is they're taking their money out of these investments so that it's no risk, and they're putting it either, in their savings or holding it in their own accounts so that they don't have to worry about what happens to the market.
I mean,
Because they're doing that, though.
I mean, buying stock marketing, it's a good investment.
Mhm.
It also can be bad, but it's like every business.
Mhm.
It could be good, it could be bad.
Mhm.
But the number one stock marketing is Tesla.
Mhm.
You know why, right? Everything he has done, it's good. I gotta say that man is fucking smart,
Mhm.
but sometimes he makes stupid decisions. Whatever,
Mhm.
doesn't care. But the guy is smart. He's
Mhm.
smart on money too. So I think doing investment, even on Disney, stock,
Mhm.
it's good because it's always movies, it's always whatever. So you invest your money in it, it's good.
Mhm.
So a lot of people are investing in stock marketing,
Mhm.
and since it could be a little thing, but then it grows, it grows, it grows.
Mhm.
Even iPhone,
Mhm.
Apple's marketing, it's also good.
Mhm.
Which
Google.
other one? Google.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's also good.
Mhm. So a lot of companies, but okay. So here's one thing, guys, that a lot of the companies that we're talking about, their share prices are astronomical. So it's not where you're just gonna be like, oh, okay, I should just put some money in Google, and you just go and throw a couple $100 in there. Like their shares are worth like tens of thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
So it's like if you want to try and invest in these larger companies, it's not where you're just gonna buy like $700 here and then you're just gonna own a share of Apple.
And you know who might buy TikTok?
Don't say it.
No, Amazon.
Amazon.
Yeah.
Wow. That would be big because they own Twitch,
Yeah.
which is the video game streaming
Yeah.
service. And if they buy TikTok is like a very big shop streaming service now.
Yeah. So
Wow.
that would be
could-
nice.
Wow.
I mean, for gamers.
Right. For gamers, it'd be good too because I do gaming on TikTok. So I enjoy doing TikTok streams.
I think
myself.
that's why one of the things that they might buy, o sea, puede ser que ellos lo compren
Mhm.
por esa razón, porque o sea, ellos pasan gamings.
Mhm.
So, yo creo que sería buena adquisición para ellos.
Maybe it could be.
Ujú.
Honestly, like the TikTok
Oh.
shop part of it is doing really good though.
Y también, ¿sabes quién? Alguien
Mm.
que también puede ser que lo compre.
Who?
You're gonna laugh at this. El dueño de OnlyFans. Yo, I was like, what the
Oh
fuck?
my god, bro! If the CEO of OnlyFans buys TikTok, bro, forget it. TikTok is gonna become
TikTok
the
is
wild,
gonna
wild
be
west,
nudity
bro.
fully.
Oh my god, there's gonna be like a TikTok 18 plus. Like you can't. There's gonna be a wall. You can't go that side until you prove you're 18 plus, bro. That would be crazy.
Imagine.
That would be absolute. You know what's crazy though is that there are a lot of girls who are on OF that go on the TikTok live and they just get a little bit of this like come check out my link in my bio, come find me, and then when you go, it's a fucking OnlyFans, bitch. But
Oh,
they
God.
get a lot of people from TikTok.
Pero imagínate si alguno de ellos compra esa página.
Yeah, bro, that'd be crazy. Honestly, from a logical point of view, I think that the best one to do it would be Amazon because, like I said, the TikTok shop is huge. And a lot of people, what they're doing is they're doing drop shipping on TikTok. And so because they're doing drop shipping, they could do the same thing for Amazon.
Pero ¿sabes algo? O sea, si TikTok, puedes vender cosas en TikTok, ¿no? Comprar, mejor dicho.
Mm-hmm.
Pero Amazon también puedes comprar.
Mm-hmm.
So, ¿no sería competencia entre él mismo?
No, porque la cosa es que uno puede integrar Amazon para que ahora lo que está enseñando en los productos cuando alguien va a comprar va a ser un producto que se compra por Amazon,
Ujú.
pero por medio de TikTok, porque eso es lo que están haciendo gente ahorita.
Yeah.
Ellos tienen productos de Temu
Ujú.
y entonces la gente va y le hacen las promociones. Oye, ahorita mismo si quieren comprar esto, 35% off, pero tienen que comprarlo aquí abajo, and then when they go and they click on it, the shop nothing to do with the person who's showing the product.
Mhm.
The person who's showing it is just an affiliate. But when you click on that link and you go and buy it, you're buying it from the store that they have the affiliation with. And then they just get their commission.
Yeah, porque imagínate, ahorita las compañías número uno en comprar cosas son ¿qué? Amazon
Mm-hmm.
y Walmart
And Walmart in the U.S.
in the U.S.
Yeah, because you do have Shein and Temu
Ah.
outside.
La madre Shein.
Mm-hmm. But like when
No,
it comes
el otro
to
día, mi esposa, compré ropa.
oh,
Yo
God.
otra vez.
Oh, God.
No, pero te compré algo a ti. Ok, vamos a ver qué es. Una camisa. Y ella,
7 camisas,
un
20
montón de
pantalones.
y yo, ¿solo esto era para mí? Sí, te compré algo. Bueno, pero no te las molestado.
No, gracias.
Gracias, no te las molestado.
Pensabas en mí. Claro, sí. No. ¿Y qué te compraste, mi amor? ¿Qué es lo que tenés allí? 7 blusas,
Wow.
5 pantalones,
Wow.
14 tus suéteres
Pero si el invierno ya se acabó.
y 3 par de zapatos. No, mi amor. Ay, no. Y a mí una camiseta. Ay,
Pero es
mucho
que,
para
es
mí,
que,
mi amor.
es que si gastaba más de $200, el shipping era gratis.
Bro, that's how they get you, though, bro. The free shipping is always how they get you. Bro, the best part is, so I was on DoorDash today, right? And it was like, hey, if you want to order, $15 worth, then you save $5.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, I'm at $12 right now. Motherfucker. So
That's how they get you,
I was
bro.
like, fucking shit. All right. I got to go find something. And they didn't have anything for $3. The cheapest shit was $5.99.
Puta
So I'm
madre.
like, so I'm going to pay $1 more. So it's like, you motherfuckers.
So, what the fuck?
So
Where's
I was
the deal?
like, fuck it, whatever. So I get the fucking thing. I added to the cart $5.99, and then it deducts $5. I was just like, so I'm gonna pay 99 cents more to get $5 off.
¿Y dónde quedó la oferta?
That's what I'm saying. I was like, all right, whatever, fuck it. So I go and I do it because I don't want to miss out on the fucking sale. But that's how it is with a lot of these companies, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, spend this much, you get this much off, or spend this much and you get free shipping. And it's just like, oh shit, I should do that so that I could get the free shipping. But then it's like, I'm adding fucking, like, I wanted a $10 shirt, but now I'm spending $90 so that I can get free shipping because the shipping was gonna be $30. It's like, fuck. It's like I'm either paying $50 for one shirt or I'm paying $90 for 3 shirts. Like, son of a bitch.
Matemáticas.
Right. But it's a clever marketing tactic.
Así te agarran,
That's-
man.
yeah,
Así
bro.
te agarran.
And I mean, I'm not mad about it. I'll go and I'll buy 3 shirts. I don't give a fuck. Just don't charge me shipping.
Pero, o sea, estás pagando la camisa otra vez.
Yeah, right.
Solo que ya no te van a cobrar el envío, pero ya te lo están cobrando.
Right.
Únicamente que
En la
solo-
camisa.
En la camisa. Yo no sé cómo es que la gente, bueno, mejor dicho, no sé cómo es que nosotros caemos en esas malditas cosas.
Mm-hmm.
Porque yo también soy así.
Right. Right. Don't play, bro. You know you damn well be like, oh shit, this is buy one, get one free? Fuck. All right, I guess I gotta grab 2. And then it's just like, oh no, you have to grab from the same exact color. Oh, but I don't want 2 of the same color. Fuck, I want the other color.
Yo soy con la cerveza.
I guess I gotta get 4 because I gotta get the buy one, get one free for that one, and I'm gonna get the buy one and get one free for that one. So I'm gonna get 4 shirts. So I was gonna get 1.
Yo soy con la cerveza. Happy hour.
Oh yeah.
Yo veo happy hour, yo soy el hombre más feliz del mundo.
Mm-hmm.
Y sabes que el otro día fui a Chili's
Ajá.
y ya no hay happy hour.
What?
They took it out.
No way.
They did.
That's crazy.
Sí, yo también me quedé loco. Yo dije, ¿y ahora qué voy a tomar? Sí, la cerveza.
Now what am I gonna do? I can't. There's no happy hour. I can't drink.
I ain't happy here no more. Sir, you're here to eat. No, yo vine acá por cerveza.
I came for the happy hour.
¿Por qué? Porque había 2 cervezas por $5.
Mm-hmm.
Y ahora ya no existe eso.
Right.
Ahora es una cerveza por $5. ¿Dónde está la promoción? ¿Qué está pasando?
El combo,
El combo.
the bucket.
Oh,
That's where you get the
el
savings.
combo. El combo.
Yeah.
I heard el combo.
No, el combo.
El combo.
El combo. The bucket.
cubetazo.
You gotta get the fucking bucket with like 17 beers in it, and then it's like
One
cheaper.
free.
Buy 17, get 1 free. And then the best part is that you get 17 fucking Coronas, and then the free one is a Coronita.
A little one.
Or not even, they give you the fucking can. It's like, oh, you get the bottles and you get a fucking can for the free one. It's like, you motherfuckers.
They always get me.
Son of a bitch. This is a great offer. But no, honestly, bro, it's about marketing. Like, it's about really looking at it and saying, okay, what makes the most sense? Like, when it comes to, like, for example, the dealership, when it comes to, like, the promos that they have for the cars, you can either get low interest rate or money off of a car. And they do that on purpose because some people will say, oh, I can just buy this car out in cash. Great. Finance it for 3 months because you're going to save yourself $2,000 right up.
Mm-hmm.
And then just pay it off. And then you save yourself $2,000 on that car. But then you have the people who can't just buy the car out. So now it's like, okay, do I save $2,000 on my car or do I just pay the low interest rate? I think I'll just pay the low interest rate. And then that's where, they get the money because they're financing the car, which means that the bank is making that interest on that loan. So people are like thinking, oh, I'm getting a great deal because I'm paying 4% instead of like everybody who's paying 9% right now. But you're still paying 4% interest to a dealership. Or not to a dealership, to a finance company.
Yeah. Un consejo que voy a dar también eso. También. Cuando sacas un carro, ¿no? Tú sacas el carro, la cuota está muy alta, ¿verdad? Pero si tienes para pagarlo, y el banco también es inteligente, los bancos son inteligentes, obviamente, ¿no? Porque te van a comenzar a mandar cartas para refinanciar un carro. ¿Y por qué te mandan eso? O sea, pasan 2 años, te mandan las cartas de refinanciar el carro para pagarlo menos. Hay gente que dice sí, obviamente, ¿no? Porque van a decir, oh, pero mi vuelta, tienes que volver a comenzar a pagar otros 6 años. Es como volver a comenzar. O sea, ya tienes ya bajaste la deuda de esos 2 años, ¿verdad? Vuelves a comenzar otros 6 años con la deuda que todavía tienes. Pero esa deuda se te va a incrementar, ¿qué?
A 6 años.
A 6 años, pero te van a comenzar intereses más otra vez. 6 años, solo que con una cuota pequeña. Pero vas a terminar pagando más. Porque son otros 6 años más con intereses más y vas a tener que pagar más todavía.
Yep.
So, hay gente que cae en eso porque dicen, bajó la cuota. Otros 6 años más, no importa. Pero en esos 6 años se va a comenzar a hacer mucho más dinero en el interés. So, yo les recomiendo, si pueden pagarlo, si ustedes saben que pueden pagar ese carro con una tarifa alta todavía, no importa, porque después a ti te va a convenir, o sea, tu interés, tu crédito va a subir. So, sigue pagándolo, no importa.
Aunque el pago sea alto y digamos que si ellos le mandan esas cartas en el correo, claro, lo pueden entretener, lo pueden ver y hablar si quieren, pero tengan eso en mente. You guys, refinancing sounds really good because it's like, oh, my payment is going to go down. But over the long term, you're going to be paying more for that car because you're going from, let's say, 3 more years that you're going to be paying to doubling it to 6 years again, which is basically just taking that balance and spreading it over 6 years. So you already did 3 years. So now that 6-year car note is turning into a 9-year car note, and then your payments are going to be a little less. But your interest, you're paying more. So refinancing is a last resort that I would not recommend unless it's absolutely necessary. And what I mean by absolutely necessary, for example, is if, you and your spouse or you alone have started going through a financial hardship and you need to bring your monthly expenses down, and your car payment is one that you can try and bring down by refinancing. If it's going to bring it down to the point where it's going to make a big difference for you, then 100% do it, right? Do what makes it feel comfortable for you. But if it's only going to bring your payment down $60, $70, it's not worth it. You're better off just finding somewhere else to save the money and pay off that car within those 6 years. Because making it those 9-year payments, you're paying a lot more for that car.
Yeah.
And you're going to end up really upside down when you try and get out of it in another 6 years. So refinancing is a good option when it's your last option. So just keep that in mind. How did we get into the refinance conversation?
Because you were talking about cars.
I was talking about cars.
Yeah.
What was I talking
And then
about?
I was like, you know what? I heard this the other day, and I'm like, it makes sense.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm like, because I was thinking of refinance car.
Mhm.
Sorry, and then I was like, I could deal with the payment.
Mhm.
I should not be able to go and say, oh, listen, I want to lower my rate.
Mhm.
And I'm like, no, I still can. I could do it. I'm almost there. 4 more years.
4 more years. I could never, bro. I can't finance anymore. After the Nissan, I can't do it. I can't. I have to just lease.
I mean,
bro.
you don't travel that long. So.
No, I don't. Well, you don't either anymore.
Yeah.
For
kinda.
work, you don't.
No, not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You know, you go here and there, but if
maybe
you're-
my next car I'll do it.
damn right you will.
Maybe.
But in any case, guys, so obviously we've discussed, a lot of things today. We discussed the tragedy that happened in the Dominican Republic. And again,
Yes.
our condolences.
We feel sorry.
Right.
Sentimos mucho por la gente de República Dominicana, toda esa gente que tuvieron familiares adentro del nightclub o amigos. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody who was affected by it, we do wish you guys the absolute best and hope that everything comes to a close for you. Obviously, we hope that it's a positive outcome, but if it's a negative outcome, then our hearts go out to you and your families in this hard time. We also discussed the tariffs that are happening across the world. And how it's affecting different things and how it will be affecting different things, including cars, technology, food. Why the fuck are you laughing?
I got something else.
Oh,
bro.
God.
You're gonna laugh
What?
at this one.
What?
So,
Guys, I don't know what the fuck's
una
happening.
mujer llamada Sheriff venía de la India. O sea, venían del otro lado del mundo, ¿no?
Mhm.
En un vuelo de American Airlines.
Mhm.
Y venía en primera clase.
Okay.
Al lado de ella venía la mujer se llama Sheriff,
Okay.
hindú.
Okay.
O sea, pertenece de la India, o sea,
Okay.
de otro lado. Y del lado de ella venía un blanco.
Mhm.
Y no sabes qué venía haciendo ese blanco.
What?
Venía.
Oh my God.
Estaba haciéndolo por 1 hora, más o menos.
A la par.
Yeah. A la
That's
par.
crazy.
Yeah. Y ella se paró y le dijo a la azafata.
Uh-huh.
Le dijo, oh, mira, disculpa, tengo una queja. Este hombre, estás a la par mía, se está masturbando. ¿Ok? ¿Y sabes lo que le dijo ella? Oh, no, eso no importa. Todos los hombres lo hacen.
¿En el avión? ¿Al lado de una mujer ajena?
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Nah.
¿Y sabes qué también le dijo? Yeah, mi esposo también lo hace y yo por eso no me gusta que él vuele por American Airlines. Porque ella trabaja para American Airlines. ¿Y sabes qué dijo? Ok, si quieres, bueno, o sea, y ella le pidió que movieran al señor ese, de ese asiento. Y le dijeron, no, pero podemos moverte a ti a la clase de atrás. O sea, a un vuelo barato, donde los asientos son
Más apretados.
incómodos.
Uh-huh.
Y ella dijo, no, yo no quiero eso. Yo quiero quejarme. Y le dijo, ok, puedes llamar a este número. Ok. Y ella le preguntó, ok, ¿cuál es el nombre de ese señor? Y le dijeron, no te podemos dar la información de otra persona.
Mm-hmm.
¿Y cómo se va a quejar entonces?
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Bro, I don't think I've ever heard of somebody who fucking does that on a flight. That is crazy. Nah, bro. I'd be livid. I'd be like, dude, you can't do that in your own time? There's a bathroom. Fuck. All I hear is, bro. Like, what the fuck, dude? That is
Yo.
crazy. I mean, I'm with her. That's not something I would do on a plane. That's not something that I think anybody should be doing on a
Yo,
plane.
but what the fuck? The La Hermosa.
Yeah.
What's that? What they call it?
Stewardess?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like the ladies.
Yeah, yeah.
Why the fuck would she say, "Oh, every man does that"?
Right. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Yeah, but not in an
In a
airplane.
fucking plane.
Not in an airplane next to me. Like, what the fuck? Yes, it's a natural thing, and yes, some guys do it, but on a fucking airplane? Oh my God.
Yo.
What the fuck is going on with
Oh
this
my
world,
God,
bro? I
bro.
can't. I fucking can't. Look, guys, when you are in the mood, absolutely do your own thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Light up a candle.
Power to you. You have your fun. If you got somebody to do it with, even fucking better. If you don't do it in an airplane.
Light up a candle. Get the lotion ready.
Bounce, wow, wow.
Put some good music on.
Oh my God.
You gonna go in the
I
mood?
could never.
No,
So, well, I
honestly,
can't
bro.
fly. I can't, like, I just don't like flying to begin with. So for me to think that that would be something so pleasurable while I'm scared shitless, like, I can't. I can't even think of it. No, absolutely not. I'm sorry. That is just fucking weird. If you guys do that, let us know in the comments so I know who to block. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I wouldn't block you, but I'd be very concerned, and I will be reaching out
God
to find
damn
out
it.
what the fuck is going on, because that is fucking
We
weird.
got 400 on follow now. Shit.
Ah, damn.
We just lost 400.
Yeah, it's because of the damn flights. But in any case, guys, thank y'all so much for tuning in to another episode of our absolute nonsense debauchery and news. I hope that you guys enjoyed the episode. I know that we have been enjoying ourselves recording these episodes for you guys. So make sure you guys give us a like, a follow, subscribe to our YouTube. For those of you guys who are watching us live, thank y'all so much. And we do apologize that we didn't interact with you guys while we were recording the episode. But while we're recording the episode, we're focusing on the episode. So thank y'all so much for all the comments, all the follows, any gifts that were sent. Oh my God. Oh Jesus. Oh God. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
You're on with one of us.
Can you play a song for me?
Oh God, not this. Eso son Rivas. Sorry guys, that was our little alarm thing so that we know when we're about 45 minutes. But thank y'all again so much, and I'll let Alvaro give a little shout out to all my other people's
That speak Spanish.
speakers. Go ahead.
Muchas gracias por haberse sintonizado otra vez con nosotros. One of us.
One
Ok, ya somos
of
una
us.
familia, ya no son unos oyentes, son familia nuestra porque los queremos mucho, los amamos y nos unimos al dolor de República Dominicana, como lo dijimos al principio, nos unimos con ustedes, estamos con ustedes de luto. Esperemos que todo cambie y esperemos que hayan sobrevivientes todavía, hay los escombros. Esperemos que sus familias salgan adelante, que Dios les dé fuerzas, porque es un dolor inmenso que nadie se le desea. Y pues a todos les mandamos mucho cariño, siempre sintonícenos, escúchenos y siempre tratamos de mandar un mensaje a ustedes. Muchas gracias.
Thank you guys.
One out.